everybody, welcome back to Midvale Minis. I have a small haul for you. I went to a rummage sale this weekend and I got some dollhouse miniatures. This actually is a slightly bigger scale. It is maybe doll scale or even just vintage antique scale. Sometimes the really early 1900s items were much larger than a dollhouse size. So that could be what this is, but this is a little dustpan, which I love. And we have this. I am not sure what this is. It's got like little teeth, like a little scraper kind of thing. If you know what this is, please let me know in the comments. I'd be very curious to see what this actually is. I have a little jar here. I think this is a slightly newer piece. I could use this in 1/12 scale. It would be a little bit big, but it's definitely usable. I have this doll scale teapot. It's missing its lid, but I could put like little flowers in it or something like that. Very cute. I have what appears to be a half scale sized metal chair, and I really love all these old vintagey chippy looking pieces. I have a couple of plates. This one's very dirty, but it's very cool looking, very vintage. And I have another one that matches it. So I've got two. It'd be really cute if I had a little hutch to put them on the hutch or something. That would be very, very fun. I have this. It's a goblet. And the interesting thing is I actually have one of these from my childhood. So I'm going to have to go and see where in my stash it is so that I can put it together with that and have a pair of goblets. That would be really cool. I have a pair of plastic baby dolls. They would definitely need to be painted. I know that this was the style at the time, but I would definitely want to paint something on their faces. I have this adorable little scooter. The wheel moves and everything, and it's very chippy red paint, which I absolutely love, but it is missing something in the back to keep it afloat, if you know what I'm saying. So, but the weird thing is there doesn't appear to be anything missing unless it attached here, this tiny little dot. There's nothing in the back here that looks like it's missing. So I can't imagine how one would use this if it didn't have another wheel, but I do love it and I think it's a very cool addition to my collection. Next, I have a very vintage Downton Abbey style phone. It looks like the little pin here is missing, so I can't hang the phone up, but it is very super cool. It would be fun in a scene with some larger scale items. I love it. Here is a thimble. I'm not sure what scale this is either. It's very well made. It's a very cool little metal piece. Teacup and saucer. Again, doll scale. And I have another half scale chipped paint metal chair. I have a number of these already in my collection. And this one is missing a bit of its leg there. So I could do the old trick where you put the books down and then make it look like it's supposed to be like that. At any rate, I will add this to my collection and it will fit right in. I have a pair of large shears, which appear to have gotten wet at some point, but they're still cool. I have this, which I don't know what this is either. It's got two posts here, which makes me think it attached somehow. It looks like a barrel, but if you know, again, please leave me a message in the comments. I'd be very curious to hear what this is. I have a large size comb, missing a few teeth. And the last item from that lot is this awesome tin strainer. This is something that I love collecting tin. I have a lot of tin in my regular home collection. I love anything vintage, and this is my favorite piece from that lot. Okay, the next piece I have is this sweet larger scale doll. I'm not sure what she's made out of. She might be composite or something. She might actually be porcelain. I'm not sure. She definitely has a vintage outfit on. She was only $10, including this basket. Now, I am not crazy about the basket, to be perfectly honest. I loved the doll, so I took the basket with the doll. Now, I ordinarily don't do this, but I want to show you. Look at how adorable these little feet are. She's got little booties on, little vintage lace booties with the little strap. Maybe actually it's a he. I don't know because it's got the little blue. Who knows? I don't know, but it is super, super cute. And I do love the vintage vibe, the vintage look. Oh, I just realized they put a zip tie around her and zip tied her to the chair. So I'm gonna have to clip that zip tie off. But look at these little hands. And I think she is, yeah, she's jointed. She's jointed. So very, very, very sweet little doll. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with any of these vintage pieces, but I just can't pass them up when I see them. Are you like that? If you see something at a rummage sale or a yard sale or a thrift store and you don't even know what you're going to do with it, do you pass it up or do you take it? Leave me a message in the comments below. Next, I got this very old, very vintage cow, and I just thought he was really cool. It's got some sort of fur on it. I'm not sure what kind. Hopefully it's fake fur. And it is missing its other horn, but the horn is in, I found the horn in the bag, so I will be able to glue the horn back. But I just thought he had a really cute face, and he was very old and very vintage. And now we come to the piece that I like the most. So I saw it like this, and the tag said porcelain. It's very old, 1920s, they said they thought it was. And it is a bit bigger than 1/12 scale. I love it, so it doesn't really matter. So this is how I saw it, with just like a little arm sticking out. But wait till you see this beautiful little doll. She's actually attached in there. Maybe so she doesn't fall out of the carriage. We wouldn't want anything to happen to her. But look at that face. Jointed porcelain, beautiful, very antique lace, very old antique metal. Obviously the silk coverlet here is in pretty bad disrepair, but I still love it. I think it is extremely cool, and I think the doll is just beautiful. So that's my short video on what I got at the rummage sale. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe.